We don't have an answer to that yet. And then the last one is that we're moving from momentum to fundamentals, and investors need to search for durability.
Sofi stocks set to explode. To be honest, it's easy to fantasize about striking it rich by perfectly timing investments when looking at business news headlines. In reality, determining when to buy stocks is a challenge, and when it comes to timing their market entry or exit, both professional and amateur investors make costly mistakes. According to Federal Reserve data, households in the United States bought $211 billion in individual stocks in 2020, the most in 6 years. Following the 2008 financial crisis, stock ownership fell for several years, especially among young Americans.
To thank you for watching this video, we're offering you an absolutely free training webinar. Do you want to learn the secret of improving all aspects of your life and unlocking what you're really capable of? The legendary Bob Proctor spent over 57 years learning this one thing and is hosting a free webinar where he reveals what he's learned and what actually works. He'll teach you the law of compensation, a secret only the mega wealthy know of but not taught in our educational system, and the impression of increase, the law of laws that will increase areas in all aspects of your life, whether it be in health, relationships, or wealth. Right now, the first 200 people to use the link below will get access to this free webinar. Now, let's get back to the video.
The stock market has been a reliable way for Americans to accumulate wealth despite being volatile and risky at times. According to data dating back to 1926, the average annual stock market return based on the benchmark S&P 500 index was 10%. And that means that if someone saves a lot of money, they are potentially losing money. But then what about Sofi? Is it going to explode? Is it a good investment? What is its pros and cons? Keep up with me till the end. Is Sofi on the verge of going off the rails? The stock rose to $22.65 from $20.15 when it was still known as SPAC IPOE. In February, the stock reached a new high of $25.78. Sofi began as an online lender for students and homeowners, but has since expanded to include payment and investing services, allowing users to trade stocks and cryptocurrencies. According to a statement released at the time the company merged with social capital Hedosophia Holdings Corporation B in January, valued at $8.65 billion including debt. In an interview, Sofi Chief Executive Officer Anthony Noto said, "We have an incredible unique proposition for consumers," adding, "We're the only place that offers you a full suite of financial services products for your needs on one mobile app platform." Sofi investor Palihapitiya has on Twitter suggested that Robinhood users delete the app and replace it with Sofi. Sofi's forecast for 2021 has been updated. The company expects adjusted net revenue to increase by 58% to $980 million this year, with adjusted EBITDA of $27 million. In the fourth quarter, Sofi exceeded management's revenue and adjusted EBITDA guidance. Sofi's membership growth is likely to compound revenue growth, lowering average customer acquisition costs. Sofi, for example, acquired Galileo in the first quarter of 2020, which enables fintech companies to provide digital banking services to their customers. Galileo added 11 million accounts in the first quarter of 2021, bringing the total to 70 million, up 129% from the previous year. If you believe CNBC's Jim Cramer's investment advice, IPOE is Sofi, as he said on May 24. "Sofi is something I really enjoy," Anthony Noto, CEO, and he's ready to go. "I believe it is acceptable to you. I'd go out and purchase a few. I'll keep my Sofi stock if Sofi continues to set lofty growth targets and exceeds them every quarter." What does investing in Sofi mean?
To thank you for watching this video, we're offering you an absolutely free training webinar. Have you ever wondered how to end procrastination and self-sabotage so you can unleash your full potential to live the life you deserve? #1 best-selling author and high-performance coach Peter Sage is hosting a free webinar where he'll teach you how to increase your wealth with less time and struggle, and also how to hyper-boost your growth and success so you can finally break out of any rut you find yourself in. Right now, Peter and his team are offering a free $100 gift to anyone who doesn't find his webinar as the best use of their time within the last 5 years. Now, let's get back to the video.
And as a student loan and personal loan refinancing company. Since then, it has expanded into a variety of other personal finance categories as well as investment opportunities. Sofi Invest is a savings account that comes in two varieties. Humans created Sofi's 10 robo-advisor portfolios to reflect a variety of financial scenarios. It's simple to sign up for a new Sofi Invest account. You'll need to provide your name, answer a few basic questions about yourself, and answer questions about your risk tolerance and investment experience. It takes roughly 2 minutes to complete the entire sign-up process. Sofi offers taxable brokerage accounts as well as regular Roth and SEP IRAs, among other things. Each of these accounts use Sofi's automated investment method, commonly known as passive investing. Sofi Invest gives bonuses for new account registration on a monthly basis. These bonuses are sometimes available to the general public, and other times they can only be obtained through a referral from an existing customer. The new account bonuses fluctuate over time, and there is no assurance that one will be available. Nonetheless, because these deals might be worth hundreds of dollars, it's a good idea to double-check before opening a new account. Sofi Invest has no minimum investment requirement, so you can start investing with as little as $50. Sofi Invest doesn't charge commissions on stock purchases or sales. Fees may be included in mutual funds if you invest actively. Sofi, on the other hand, has a large selection of mutual funds, many of which have low expense ratios. Is Sofi Invest the correct investment vehicle for you? Sofi Invest is ideal for first-time investors seeking a straightforward approach to investing. Sofi doesn't need a minimum investment to open an account, so you may get started even if you don't have much to invest. Sofi Invest is an excellent choice. This is due to the fact that Sofi makes transferring funds between Sofi Money and Sofi Invest accounts extremely simple. If you're an experienced investor, Sofi might not be the best option because it doesn't support tax loss harvesting. However, if you're just getting started with investing, Sofi has everything you need. The Better Business Bureau has given Sofi an A+ rating once again. When evaluating a company's trustworthiness, the BBB utilizes a letter grade system ranging from A+ to F and takes into account a variety of variables such as licensing and regulatory actions and advertising difficulties before assigning a final grade. Though Sofi's A rating suggests that it interacts with clients very effectively, you should conduct your own research on the firm. According to BBB, a company's performance cannot be guaranteed based on its rating. The Federal Trade Commission FTC claimed in 2018 that Sofi misled clients about how much money they saved using its lending choices. In 2019, the FTC approved an order with Sofi that barred the company from misrepresenting its loan refinancing savings. The allegations have not been confirmed or rejected by Sofi, and according to the BBB, Sofi has resolved 72 complaints over the past year. Sofi has a variety of ways for you to invest. The characteristics of Sofi Invest are extremely basic. There are no account or maintenance fees, and the costs charged on funds are extremely modest. Certified financial planners are available for you for free CFPs. The opportunity for you to buy fractional shares of the company's stock. Investing might be manual or automatic. Cryptocurrency investment access. There's still plenty to like about Sofi Invest for more experienced investors and for those with more available funds. Users who have at least $3,000 in their Sofi Invest accounts, for example, will be able to participate in the company's impending IPO offerings. Furthermore, if all you want to do is invest in low-cost Vanguard, Sofi's fee-free accounts might be sufficient. Other brokerages may be worth looking into if you wish to take advantage of tax losses or trade more aggressively with stop-loss orders. Sofi accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies and tokens as cryptocurrency. Sofi adds a markup fee for each cryptocurrency transaction, so expect to pay an extra 1.25% in trading fees. Will Sofi be able to bring the industry back to its former glory? Sofi's target markets are massive, with trillions of dollars in potential revenue. Palihapitiya chose Sofi because he believed it was well-positioned to expand. What do you mean by this? According to CNBC, he believes Sofi can address the expectations of mobile-first customers and cut the cost of banking through technology. He also believed that Sofi will emulate Amazon's retail success in banking. Palihapitiya told CNBC that he systematically attempted to seek out what was faulty with banking and came to the conclusion that Sofi was at the top of the list when I looked across all the companies that might provide the answer that potential customers were looking for. Noto, I'm sure, is familiar with the game that public corporations engage in with Wall Street. I expect Noto's publicly listed shares to continue climbing if it can achieve faster than expected quarterly growth and boost the outlook Sofi provides analysts. There are a number of hazards that may prevent this, but according to me currently, I believe Sofi will be able to manage them. When is the greatest moment to put money into your Sofi business? The amount of time you're invested is one of the most crucial determinants on your returns. While it's tough to forecast what the market will do in the future, a long-term investor can obtain a better idea. After adjusting for inflation, the S&P 500, a popular market benchmark, has gained 7% every year on average. That isn't to say that no one can foresee what will happen in the following 10 years. A person may put off investing because they want to attain other ambitions, such as purchasing a home. That may be true in some cases, such as setting aside money for a short-term purpose, such as a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Even if a person has a mortgage or student loan debt after they have an emergency fund and are out of credit card debt, they should consider investing. It's a good idea to start investing today, even if it's only for retirement. Thanks so much for watching. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and leave a comment right below this video. Let me know what you think about Sofi. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and make sure that your post notifications are turned on for more amazing videos. Stay tuned for more.